Well, hello. I hope that y'all are doing well. But I know that there's probably a good bit of you that aren't right now, because we're all dealing with a situation that I think we're trying to make the best of, um, but it's pretty hard for a lot of us. Obviously, there's a lot of us that are dealing with sickness going on right now. A lot of us are dealing with just our world being turned upside down, just the uncertainty that is going along with it. Um, and it may be hitting some of us a lot harder than others. Um, and just there's some things I've been thinking about, especially while I was working on message for tomorrow. Um, just dealing specifically with those of us that have hit bottom or are about to. Maybe some of us hit bottom a little while ago, and what's going on now just kind of piles on. Some of us we're just wondering what in the world just happened, and it got me thinking some about something I read in Lamentations. I want to share with you. This will be Lamentations 3, starting verse 17. Listen to this. This is something that Jeremiah or somebody wrote while Israel was going through one of the most horrific episodes in their history. What he says is this: I have lost all hope of ever having any peace. I've forgotten what good times are like. So I say, my glory has faded away. My hope in the Lord is gone. I remember how I suffered and wandered. I remember how bitter my life was. I remember it very well. My spirit is very sad deep down inside me. And a lot of us can identify with this. Just this place where you struggle to find hope. You struggle to see any good that can come out of it. And you try to convince yourself, yeah, there is something. And you listen to these people and you try to say positive. But it's a struggle. It's a real struggle. And it's a tough place to be in. So you hear those words and you read those words and you think I think that's where I'm at. Or I know somebody who is there. But the author there, he takes us to another place. I want to share that with you as well. Start in verse 21. But here's something else I remember, and it gives me hope. The Lord loves us very much. So we haven't been completely destroyed. His loving concern never fails. His great love is new every morning. Lord, how faithful you are. I say to myself, the Lord is everything I will ever need, so I will put my hope in him. The Lord is good to those who put their hope in him. He is good to those who look to him. It is good when people wait quietly for the Lord to save them. I know a lot of us may feel bad about feeling bad, about complaining about where we are, and feel like we can't take that to God. Well, that's just not the case. The Bible is full of people who are in that place. And honestly, is there any other place to take it? It's hard sometimes to feel or see God's hand moving in our lives, but we need to know that it is. And we need to remember just how good God is in those times. But it's a struggle. Whenever you're feeling like that, there is no better place to take those feelings and to God. And yeah, he knows what you're going through, but let it go. Let it all go to him. Release it. Here's a better way of looking at it. Sacrifice that to God. Sacrifice those feelings. Say, I'm going to hand this to you. This is eating up my life and is consuming me, and I am going to hand it over to you. I'm going to give this to you. We struggle with where we are in life, and I think it just makes sense. Michael Card once said, "We were created to live with God in a garden, Yet we awake every morning to the desert of a fallen world. And that's the truth. It is a struggle a lot of times, sometimes more than others, to be here. And we get to thinking that this is the way God wanted it to be, and it's not. This is not how God wanted it to be. He's in the process of making everything all right. So believe that, hope that. Have confidence that He is working to make things right. And it may be a while before we see that or feel that or get to experience it, but know that's going to happen. He's going to take care of you. So hang in there. God's taking care of you.